Hey guys, the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been a subject of international concern and legal screening. Bruce Fein, the United States-based counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, has called on President Bola Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately, emphasizing that his continued detention is both illegal and criminal. Does Tinubu have the right to detain Nnamdi Kanu? Here are different opinions about this. Nnamdi Kanu's detention has drawn the attention of international bodies such as the United Nations Rights Council, the Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, has also ordered Kanu's unconditional release, highlighting that his detention violates international law. This international law perspective underscores the unlawfulness of Kanu's detention and the global consensus on his release. Nnamdi Kanu's detention has sparked international condemnation, with various human rights organizations and legal experts asserting that it violates international law. The United Nations Human Rights Council, through its working group on arbitrary detention, has ordered Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, stating that his detention is in clear violation of international legal norms. The United Nations, as a global body, recognizes the importance of upholding human rights and the rule of law. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention's order for his release underscores the consensus among international experts that his detention is both illegal and unjust. Detaining an individual without legal justification violates their fundamental human rights, so Kanu's detention is seen as a violation of his right to freedom and a fair trial. These rights are not just domestic but are protected under various international conventions, making his continued detention a breach of global human rights norms. Human rights are cornerstones of international law and diplomacy. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly, clearly outlines that the right of liberty and a fair trial. Nnamdi Kanu's prolonged detention without a fair trial is a direct violation of these fundamental rights. Furthermore, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, to which Nigeria is a signatory, protect the rights to freedom and a fair trial. So the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu contradicts Nigerians' international obligations under this charter. The call for Nnamdi Kanu's release is not just based on legal principles, but also on the need for a peaceful resolution to the ongoing contention. Bruce Fein has urged President Tinubu to end Nnamdi Kanu's unlawful detention and contribute to a peaceful path forward. Embracing dialogue and peaceful conflict resolution is essential to prevent further tensions and conflicts in the region. The prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu has exacerbated tensions in the region and hindered efforts towards peaceful resolution. The call for his release is not mainly a legal demand, but a plea for a peaceful and negotiated settlement to the Biafra issue. The international community, through its emphasis on peaceful conflict resolution and respect for human rights, supports the release of Nnamdi Kanu as a crucial step towards the escalation and dialogue. The resolution of long-standing conflict often requires bold steps towards reconciliation and negotiation, and Kanu's release could pave the way for such initiatives. Nnamdi Kanu's detention remains a contentious issue with legal human rights and international implications, regardless of one's stance on the issue of Biafra. It is essential to recognize that no authority, including President Bola Tinubu, has a right to detain Nnamdi Kanu against court rulings and international legal standards. The call for his release is not only a legal imperative, but also a call for peaceful resolution to a long-standing conflict. Look at what is going on in the Southeast today. It has become something that one cannot even discuss, because the situation in the Southeast now is getting out of hand every day by day. So can we now say the government are not saying what is going on? When you look at this issue critically, it's not even about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again, or trying to get freedom or whatever, just to boycott Nigerian punishment or whatever. No, we are talking about the Southeasterners. If Nigerian government feels that these people still belongs to the country, they should do something about them. People are being killed. People are being killed. These people cannot step out from their house freely. You don't know what is going to happen to you. A few days ago, that was a Monday, the chairman of Anambra State Market was adopted. You understand? He was adopted. So, what are we talking about? There is no peace in the Southeast, but only Nigerian governments can do that. And they know what they're supposed to do to retain peace in the Southeast region. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.